kitchen!
Today we will share a simple recipe of making delicious nuggets.
Let's get cooking. Here's the ingredients you'll need. About 160 grams of marshmallow, about 100 grams of milk powder, about 35 grams unsalted butter, and then for flavor and filling, 10 grams combined of coffee and matcha powder, and 150 grams combined of cranberries and almonds. You can substitute whatever fillings you want. We're using orange peels as an extra.
It's our secret ingredient.
First, you're going to want to butter up 2 big pieces of parchment paper so they're nice and slippery and won't stick to things. You can then put those in a big nice square pan or whatever for later.
Because you don't have time for it.
Now, you're going to warm up your pan on low heat, and once it starts getting a little warm, you can add your butter in because you want to melt it into a liquid of butter.
You don't want it too high of the heat because you might cook your butter. You don't want that. You want it slowly melted into a liquid form.
Once it's liquid like this, you're going to make sure you keep stirring so nothing butters and, over stir it. Then you can add the marshmallow. And you can start stir the marshmallow, and this is a lot more work to stir than the butter because marshmallow becomes very glommy and sticky. But once it eventually becomes smooth, you can add milk powder.
Little by little, slowly adding all your milk powder in.
It's going to look very disaster because your bowl is going to be full of just powder. But just have confidence and keep mixing and keep using your strength. This is a big workout, this recipe.
You might use 2 spoons to help get rid of your stickiness on 1 spoon.
Once you've kind of stirred everything in and there's not much stuck to the bowl anymore, you can add your flavorings and fillings. We're adding the coffee and matcha powder, the orange peels, and then the cranberries and almonds.
Now you keep mixing until everything is mingled in, but you need to turn your heat off because you don't want it fully cooked. Now it's already very hot, so you just mix them until it's formed a very uniform shape.
You're going to want to work fairly quickly because you don't want it to cool down too much, but you need to use a lot of strength too, so mix. Once that's done, you can start pouring into your mold pan. Make sure the butter side is up on your baking paper, otherwise things will stick and you'll never get it off the paper again.
Now use your second paper to push on the top, also the butter side onto the nugget, and use a lot of strength to push.
Yeah, once you've pushed it into a nice flat continuous sheet, you can put it in the freezer for 1 hour to cool down and solidify.
Meanwhile, you can have some rest.
1 hour later.
Once it's out of the freezer, it will be all set up and solid, and you can simply take the paper off and then pop it out of the pan. And if you've done everything right, it will set up into this solid square.
Does that look beautiful?
Yeah, then you can use a big knife and some strength to chop it up into squares.
Put some matcha powder on top and try it.
It's delicious.
Tell us how you did it.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out any new videos.
同时可以在微博、B 站、YouTube 搜索 AJ_Kitchen， 戴红色厨师帽的小猫咪找到我们哟。
Your support's our best motivation for creating new videos.
See you next video.